Welcome and thanks for stopping by. I'm Digital Micro. You're on the Digital Micro Trading Journal channel, day trading for an ROI payout. Just my trade journal. We're going to do some rule-based price action analysis. I'm going to go through a couple of charts here, maybe 3 charts at max. Daily affirmation, I see it and understand. Rigid discipline and rules. Flexible in outcome expectations. Independent thinker. Impeccable risk manager. Precision-based trader. Responsible business manager. Here we are, end of the week, Friday, October 13th, 2023, and I'm in weekly ROI protection mode. Definitely this week's been a lot different than the whole month prior in September, and I've had to adjust accordingly. So Friday, we will not be trading any new positions. I'm just going to be tape reading, but I'm going to go over these analysis charts to keep it fresh. And on the left, you can see I've got a 24-hour chart on the ES Mini. And on the right, we've got this dollar. So let's go to the levels on these next charts. We're going to start with the King Dollar. The US dollar finally comes off the lows. You see candle wicks on this blue line, which was identified the last videos at 105.657. 105.657 was the sell side liquidity, and that was from the last day of September. We candle wick below it 3 separate times, including the prior day, but you see this big green candle. We just totally boosted above it, and we went on an outside range day from Wednesday, from Tuesday, and we closed at the high of the wick on Monday, actually, and here we are Friday. And it doesn't look bearish to me. So if we've got a higher trending dollar at the end of the week, that's a risk off on equity indices and foreign currencies. Again, I'm not going to trade it, but I'm just saying, how are we going to go on indices all the way green up when we've got a very strong bullish trend here? So again, could we retrace? Sure. The low on so far is 106.299, and again, you can see here we're right up to the highs of the prior day. So I've got this red line above 107. If we get into the 107 and change area, that's still a possibility. If we don't, that could be definitely, if we start that next week, that could be again another bull run for the dollar headed higher. So with that in mind, I just want to take a breath, capture what happened this week on the indices trading for myself, and look at the analysis, look at the trades, build up my mental capital, emotional capital, and keep a lid on risking any financial capital. And let's get to the ES now, because we've really done the analysis on the dollar trend. Next chart. Okay, the E-mini levels. So the first thing I want to point out is the low of the prior day for the PM low is 43.55, which is in the neighborhood here. You see this black candle Friday Globex so far, not far away. And what I'm looking at is these clusters of new week open gaps below the PM low of Thursday. So new week open gap high October 2nd, new week open gap high October 9th. So yeah, could we go down to 43.29, which is the October 2nd new week open gap low? Absolutely. But is it going to happen on Friday? That's not known, but I'm just saying. You can see on the far left this big green candle from Monday. We had totally a buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, and we've never rebalanced here, these new week open gaps. So I think we need to reprice it. I just can't tell you on the timing if that's going to be Friday or early next week. Definitely am not going to be holding a position in my cash accounts over the weekend with what is happening around the globe. Too much uncertainty, and I just don't want to do that at all. I'd rather take a look at it after more information is provided Sunday, Monday. That's the big levels here. I will point out above the 1012 Globex before the CPI, we were at a high of 44. That was a relative high for the last several weeks, and we got up there, and then the CPI happened, and we just plummeted down, and we wicked out on a low again on the 10:12 p.m. low at 43.55.50. So I do think we're going to recapture that. The other thing I want to point out as I open this up is London and New York midnight open. And again, I don't think this was a coincidence, but 43.84.7 on London, and New York midnight open 43.85. One tick separated those two key levels, and you can see here we're really trading below that. So this is a pretty big trend down continuation for Globex prices extending downward. And this tan daily fair value gap, I'm looking to see again that we reprice through it, and we sometime in Friday hit a potential of 43.5. That is a stretch target, but again, I'm not trading it because I'm doing ROI protection mode. I'm going to stick with this chart. It's a higher time frame. I'm going to watch smaller time frames, but that's the call. That's the analysis. The week is basically over, and I'm not going to be doing any Hail Marys trying to throw a deep pass when I'm opening it up to risk at the end of the week here. I'm just not seeing anything bullish at all in price action. And again, with the dollar and where we are compared to New York midnight open in London, this is the analysis I'm going to settle with for the Friday Globex. Thanks so much for watching, and please support the channel if you've not already liked or subscribed. I appreciate the support. It means a lot. Take care and aloha. Bye.